Well, hello, Glue Troopers. Max's Models here. I hope you enjoyed that little faux TV show intro for my new proposed TV show, the Skycrane Show. I have finished up most of the figures for the Skycrane diorama. Still some touch-up to do, but overall, I think they're looking okay, although I can't do faces to save my life, not at 1/35th scale anyway. And I was playing with different ways to arrange it. This is going to, of course, be telling a story. We have people mostly from the Army, but also from the Navy, Air Force, and Marine Corps, and it'll all be part of the story. The main thing with the figures is that 8 of them, 4 mechanics and 4 pilots, came with the kit. 2 of the pilots are in flight suits, 2 were in fatigues, and of course the 4 mechanics are all in their t-shirts working. And the rest of them were made from other 1/35th scale figures. The Air Force officer is made from a World War II fighter pilot that I just repainted to look like an Air Force officer in his daily blues. I don't know if they would actually wear those in Vietnam. I don't see why not. I'm not sure about the windbreaker, but anyway, you work with what you got. The glue trooper figure that was given to me in 1/35th scale that was 3D printed, got him representing the Marine Corps, and the 3 of the characters came off the Navy Swift boat from Tammy in 1/35th scale. So the gentleman standing beside the Jeep is actually a Navy figure. 2 of the other Navy figures were converted into the fuelers. And then the rest of the sort of bomb squad guys who were working on the Daisy Cutter, or ordnance guys, are all from, I believe it's the Sherman, the M51 Tamiya Israeli Sherman, so they're actually IDF repainted. And of course, the flak jackets and helmets just make them feel better, because they know if that thing went off, well, they'd never know it. And the kit came with 4 SPH-4 helmets, or at least I think they're SPH-4s. They may be their one that came before in the predecessor. But anyway, one of them, of course, I put in the hand of the pilot who's set up to carry it. The other one I just put over the seat. And the other 2 I used on the IDF figures to make them just look more like they belong there. But a lot of difficulty getting that hose, even with the wire in it. I think the wires I use are just a little too small. And if I do another fuel hose like that, I'm going to use a heavier gauge wire. And I was actually told to, but I didn't think about it when I was at the Hobby Lobby. And when I was looking at my electrical wire to use it, all that stuff was too thin. What I have in there is actually stiffer. But still, it'll all be anchored down when I get it. But that's been one of the biggest, most cantankerous things, is the fuel hose. Only broke a couple of parts off while I was working on it, and they're all glued back on now, mostly grab handles. And we pretty much see what you got. Dig over Hurricane Hobbies today, pick up a little bit of paint, and everybody from Hurricane Hobby says, "Hi, guys." That was pretty much it, just working on this and playing with toys. Though the box for the German our 75mm artillery shells was just right to look like what they were carrying the fusing mechanism in for the Daisy Cutter. And of course we got a few other little accoutrements, but that's pretty much it. I gave all the characters names because I'm telling a story, and I know it sounds a little silly, almost childish, but as I name these guys while I'm working on them, then all of a sudden they're characters, and it helps you just sort of stay detail oriented and put that little extra effort into it. You kind of tell a story, and I'm not so lonely that I'm talking to my models yet. But anyway, that was just, I thought that gave me the idea to do this, and I don't know. Hey, you watch Max's Models, you get what you get. One final thing, the Irwin Allen build. Some folks say they need more time to get their models ready, so I'm pushing the date back to February 28th for that. And I have the new group build schedule in the description below. You guys take care of yourselves, stay warm, and as always, model on.